Hi again, everyone. I hope you're all doing really well. So, obviously, recently, MULN Automotive has updated the nature of their legal challenge against the multiple brokerages that they were suing initially for naked shorting. Now, it's changed the actual charge that they're bringing against these brokerages is spoofing. A slightly different, more specific way of manipulating the market than say naked shorting, and something that they think they can clearly pin on these brokerages. Now, what's interesting here is it's obviously a bit of a pivot from the company in terms of the legal challenge that they're putting out towards the brokerages, and I think this is perhaps why the stock has kind of acted negatively in response to this news, because it's a sign that the original charges were not perhaps as fully founded as the market saw them as being, and now that MULN Automotive is shifting to this spoofing charge, it sort of shows a lack of confidence in what the business is doing, and I think that's what we're kind of seeing flow through to the stock, and why we're at a record low of just under 15 cents per share at the moment as we're about to start this next trading week. Now, it's interesting if you look at what MULN's looking for in this legal challenge is they want a jury case, a case which is going to be tried by jury. Now, obviously, the benefit of that for MULN Automotive would be that the decision of whether guilt or not is attributable is going to come down to 12 everyday citizens who have to try and get their head around market manipulation and spoofing. And obviously, this is something that wouldn't be necessarily common knowledge among those who sit on the jury panel. Not everyone is into stocks, so MULN might think that if they have a jury case, they have a better chance of proving, or at least convincing these 12 jurors that yes, they have been subjected to the market manipulation of these brokerage firms, and it's a case of these big brokerage firms hurting the little guy. It's David versus Goliath, David Mitchery versus the Goliath of all these 10 brokerage firms that they're going after. I think it's 10, I might be wrong with that. But so that's kind of what I think is the tack there. And it's very much like we're here for the people sort of position from MULN Automotive. We want to win this case for the people because we're getting screwed by big brokerage firms. There is probably, like in my mind, there's probably an element of that going on. But at the same time, you have to balance out that MULN doesn't necessarily operate the best way as a company. They don't have the strongest management team, it seems, and it's very convenient for management to place the underperformance of the stock on market manipulation. And while there might be some of that, it's like I think many people involved or invested in the company would like to see MULN Automotive really just drill down on their operations, get that down packed. They are doing that, but we'd like to see that as more of a focus instead of these sideshows of things like we're suing for market manipulation or Lawrence Hodge is here. We don't want to deal with that, because whenever that stuff happens, it just takes away from the role of the business, which is to produce EV vehicles, which will hopefully be of a good quality and help enrich the shareholders through the business operations. At the moment, we've got these sideshows which are acting as a bit of a distraction, really, and they probably are taking some heat away from the management team, which is poorly managed MULN Automotive so far, it would seem. But it also does a little bit to, I guess, like keep the shareholders, feeling happy that the company is actually trying to stop the stock manipulation. But the reality is that, it's a bit of a distraction, and I think it's taking away from the underperformances that MULN Automotive is really experiencing as a business per se. Anyway, that's just my sort of take on the whole situation. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this upcoming legal challenge that they've put forward. Do you think the move away from being purely on naked shorting to this spoofing case is a negative move and doesn't look good for the company, that they couldn't get what they want to charge these brokerages with accurately? Or do you think it's the right move, and the potential to reap billions of dollars as some are reporting is going to become MULN's way? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Till next time, everyone, Mad Markets trading in your favour. Cheers.